Hey guys, how's it going? I am Joy, and we are back once again with my good buddy Steve for our NFL predictions versus in the 2020 season.
Hey Joy, how you doing?
Oof. Today's been interesting. The week was good for the NFL as far as split games goes,
True.
but it's been a long day. We are recording this after 8 because I was late. Hashtag blame Joy. But anyway, um, I'm blamed for everything. It's fine. So, what was your record for week 6?
It was kind of a mad week for me there,
Mm-hmm.
7-7.
All right, that's not bad, I guess. Mine was 9-5.
And then head to heads there, you beat me 3-1.
Yep. Thank you, Arizona. John and I were talking about that during the weekend when the games were on, and he's like, I really hope that Arizona wins for you because I'm already out. And it's like, thank you. Because the only one that he disagreed with you on was Detroit, which, yay, Lions. Thank you for finally getting a good win.
Yeah, there you go.
It was a good game from beginning to end, but I have no faith still because it was just Jacksonville, so
True.
it's whatever. Until they beat somebody good,
True.
we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
So, biggest takeaways.
Yeah, I guess I got the big name quarterbacks there that struggle, like for example, Aaron Rodgers there Sunday against Brady and the Bucks there.
Mm-hmm. Which, if I may blow my own trumpet, as Nick likes to say, I did call that one.
You did.
That was I knew that Brady was going to be upset over how Week 5 went. So,
Yeah.
and plus, I mean, Green Bay is only strong because of the division that they're in my personal opinion, and that's like what Dad and I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
We talked about how the NFC East, they might be able to have their division winner only have 4 or 5 wins on the season
Yeah.
because of how terrible that division is.
True. There you have Dallas without Dak Prescott, the
Mm-hmm.
Washington team there, juggling quarterbacks, the Eagles there with no game plan, and of
Mm-hmm.
course Giants there, Giants with no running game.
Yeah, which is funny because they signed Devontae Freeman, so they have a runner that's pretty good, but just no scheme that actually works. But the fact that that division is so close that at this stage the Giants are actually still in it,
Yeah.
like they could still be in playoff contention even though they're trash, and that's hilarious to me.
Exactly.
My biggest draws for this week was Denver beating the
Yeah.
Patriots, which that was a huge surprise. Baltimore's collapse
Yeah.
against Philadelphia late game.
True.
My friend in the community, Beegers, is a Ravens fan, and he complained on Twitter endlessly because they were just not doing well.
No.
And then freaking Derrick Henry being the beast that he is in overtime
Yeah.
to
True.
take them over the Texans, which it was a really close game,
Yeah.
actually. But
You went to overtime that game.
yeah, I didn't expect it to be as close as it was. So Houston actually did pretty well, surprisingly.
Yeah.
But so that was, and then Washington. I believe Washington's game ended because they decided to go for 2
Yeah.
instead of just taking the points and going into overtime. So
Yeah.
I'm a little upset about that one because that was a split game as well, I think, and
Yeah.
I could have swept it had they not been stupid,
True.
but they were dumb. So thanks, Ron. Anyway,
A lot,
right.
of lot of coaches made dumb decisions there this week.
I'm a Lions fan. Trust me, I know. Coaches be very dumb. But anyway, ready to get started on week 7.
Absolutely.
All right. So first up, I'm not gonna do like Thursday night game, Sunday night game, and all that stuff because with the Pepsi demic, we don't really know.
Yeah.
So I'm
True.
just gonna list them. So first up on the schedule, we have the Giants at Philadelphia. Speaking of the worst division ever.
True. This is the worst game to put on for a Thursday nighter. I figure I figured they just don't want to go head to head with the presidential debates there.
Oh, that could be. Yeah, that could be why they scheduled it. Because they
Mhm.
know they'd lose regardless. So
Yeah,
let's just put this crap show up.
yeah. Anyway, I'm going to take Philadelphia at home there.
Mm-hmm. I 100% agree.
Hmm.
Although the Giants have played decently well the last 2 games.
Yeah, true.
So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants win just because Philadelphia is like, Philadelphia. But considering that Philly had that huge comeback against Baltimore,
Yeah,
of all
true.
teams, I'm going to have to give them the edge on this one. So I agree with you.
Well,
And
I'm
I.
that.
No, go ahead.
Hmm.
All right. And then the next one, I believe, was a postponed game from before that they're making up now. Pittsburgh at the Titans.
Wow, this one's the really good early game there.
Yeah, very good game. This was one of the last games that I predicted because I was so massively torn.
True. There. Yeah.
Mm.
Two good teams off the 4-0. Was it 4-0 or 5-0 starts there?
5.
5-0 there. Yeah.
I don't know if the Titans are 5-0. I think they may have lost one, but
Hmm.
I can check while you're talking.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Let me flip through some things. Go ahead.
You have to Google it there to find out there.
Google it.
Yeah.
Freaking John Oliver all up in this thing.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. But anyway, I think I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh this week there. I think they have the motivation to beat the Titans there.
Yeah, they were definitely. Yep, they are 5-0. Okay. Yeah, the Titans haven't lost yet, so kudos to you guys. Jeez. We disagree early.
Okay.
I was going to go with Pittsburgh, but considering that it's in Tennessee, and I'm kind of in love with Derrick Henry's running style, my book is freaking jank right now. It's triggering me. Okay, there we go. Oof. All right. I went with Tennessee because Derrick Henry is a freaking beast.
Okay, makes sense.
So, as much as I do like Pittsburgh's overall teamscape, I have to go with the run game.
Yeah.
Which it is funny because I do like James Conner as well.
Yeah.
And Juju. So honestly, I do think that Pittsburgh's going to win, but officially I went with Tennessee for reasons.
It'll be a close game, this one.
Yeah, I think it'll be really close. I wouldn't be surprised if Tennessee goes to another overtime game.
Yeah, could be.
Speaking again of the worst division in the history of the NFL, we have the NFC East with the Dallas Cowboys going to Washington.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, uh-oh. Ugh.
These are two teams with about their big name quarterbacks there. Obviously, Dallas without Dak and Washington without what's his name there?
Is the big name quarterback that we do not know. Haskins.
Haskins, right.
Dwayne Haskins, yeah.
Yeah.
He's not really a big name quarterback just because he was... See, for me, the fact that he was benched kind of takes away from the star power franchise kind of vibe. I don't think Washington has a QB. And they're not going to for a very long time.
True. Even if they get one in the draft next couple of years, it'll probably be a struggle for them.
Well, yeah, because it usually takes time for a rookie QB to get acclimated to playing in the NFL pace. Yeah. We've seen that with Joe Burrow. Like, he's lights out in high school and in LSU, but he gets to the NFL and he goes 0-3. So, or was it 0-2? It was 0-2, and then they tied.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
There you go.
Anyway,
I think this week I'm going to go with Dallas there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I was split because I do not think that Dallas has anything after Dak. I don't think that Andy Dalton's going to take them to the promised land by no means.
No.
And Ezekiel Elliott destroyed the game against Arizona. True. So I said that he wasn't able to step up.
No.
But I think this week against a team like Washington, he should be able to rebound. So I'm going to agree and go against my usual on a split game, and I usually go with the home team. But this time I'm going to take Dallas and just hope that he can actually step up and do his job.
Me too.
All right, so we agree there. Next one, kind of obvious, Bills, Jets.
Yeah, no doubt.
Bills, yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. We don't even have to really discuss this one, so we agree. So moving on. Even though it is at home, no. Next up, we have, speaking of home, the Saints coming off of a bye, hosting Carolina, a division rival.
Yeah, this is a great division game there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard the Saints might get Michael Thomas back.
One can hope. One can hope that they can actually get him back. He's week to week, as far as I know.
Yeah. So this week I'm going to go with Drew Brees and the Saints. This one.
Yep. I completely agree. They would have been the better team regardless, but especially because they're coming off of a bye. They're well rested. They're at home. They might have all of their pieces. And Drew Brees over Teddy Bridgewater any day.
No doubt.
Although he did learn a lot from him, so it's going to be interesting to see them actually face each other now. Mm-hmm. So that could be fun. Yeah. But I completely agree. New Orleans. All the way. Next up, freaking Green Bay, which I dislike, going to Houston.
Yeah, but now Aaron Rodgers needs to come back after that horrible game last week there.
Yeah, maybe he shouldn't celebrate so early.
Yeah,
with the memes, and then maybe he'll actually be able to continue playing properly.
True. Yeah,
that was so stupid.
Yeah, scoring 10 points there, they should have kept it up there, but they let Tampa score 38 points on them.
Unanswered points at that, like. He completely got shut down after his McCringleberry celebration, and it's like, you're stupid. You shouldn't have done that.
True. Don't celebrate early.
Exactly. Serves him right. How dare you?
Yeah. But I think he'll rebound from last week's disappointment, get the fire inside him there to turn on the offense there and lead the Packers to a big win against the Texans.
Yeah, I unfortunately have to agree with that. I'm going with Green Bay as well, although I do want J.J. Watt to get a sack or two, just because I would like to see him get hit. But I agree. After a really bad game, they're going to be a little bit bitter, and the refs can easily help them out in this one because they're not facing a team that is also beloved. So... we shall see. For what it's worth, I hope that Houston wins, but I'm taking Green Bay because logic.
Yeah.
All right, now this game was one that John and I discussed as well as being, what the heck do we do? We have an AFC North battle with the Browns visiting the Bengals.
Oh, Battle of Ohio there.
Oof, yeah. The Battle of Ohio.
Yeah, Mayfield against Burrow. This one could be a close game there, in my opinion. There.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I think Mayfield might get back to his winning ways this week there. So I'm picking the Browns.
Yeah, after that very disappointing outing against Pittsburgh, it would make sense that he would rebound. And I kind of figured that you were going to go with him. So I went with Cincinnati. Because I do think it's going to be a very close game, and I do think that Cleveland has a much better chance of beating Cincinnati, their run game, defense, and all that stuff. But Cincinnati isn't horrible.
No.
They have a decent runner in Joe Mixon, and I think that Joe Burrow is finally starting to kind of come into his own a little bit. So I'm going to give him a shot, and they're the home team.
Yeah.
So I think being on the road might hamper Cleveland a little bit, especially 2 weeks in a row. So we finally split again.
Yeah.
I figured we would split on this one, though. There's a few games in here that's an obvious split.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Now this game coming up, I'm concerned. Okay. We have Detroit going to Atlanta.
Yeah. Yeah, Atlanta finally turned it on last week there. Matt Ryan and Julio Jones there.
I freaking hate them for that.
Yeah.
The 1 week that I was dead set against them winning and actually went with a North team,
Yeah.
they suddenly decide to play well. It's like, okay.
Yeah. Sure.
They freaking won 40-23. Like,
Yeah. Against Minnesota out of all teams there.
Yeah. I mean, Minnesota ain't good, but
Yeah, true.
neither's Atlanta. So,
No.
ah,
But this week there, I think you'll see Matt Ryan, Julio Jones turn it on again there, and I'm going with the Falcons to win this one.
yeah. I had hoped you would. I took Detroit. I'm gonna hope that after 2 wins in a row, that Detroit can put something together here. I do like Matt Stafford. Adrian Peterson's still sick, like with an appendix issue, but DeAndre Swift is coming into his own early. So their run game is decent, and I can only hope that like Tracy Walker and Okuda can shut down Julio Jones enough to force Matt Ryan to go elsewhere. And if they can do that, then I think they have a really good shot at pulling off an upset. Because I think that they're a 7-point underdog or something going in. So
yeah.
I guess technically this is my upset pick of the week.
There you go.
So one can hope. Please don't let me down. One of these teams is going to let me down. This was the game that I hated the most.
True.
Because either way, I'm going to be sad.
True.
So, crap. All right, so next up, we have an NFC West battle. There's so many divisional games this week. Jeez.
Yeah.
We have Seattle going to Arizona.
Yeah, Kyler Murray really turned it on there last week there against the Cowboys there.
Who has a pretty weak defense to begin with. I just want to point that part out.
There. Yeah. But I doubt he would have the same success against Russell Wilson and Seahawks there. Because they're too powerful of a team there. So.
Yeah, I think that their defense is worlds above Dallas.
Yeah,
so
sure.
it's and they're fairly big on the line, if I'm not mistaken. So they should be able to get to Murray pretty easily.
Yeah, true.
And if they can rattle him.
Yeah, I'm going Seahawks obviously this week.
Yeah, I agree as well. They apparently do pretty well historically speaking in Arizona. I'm just going based on the Seahawks fan that I talked to that actually knows these things. He's a bit of a statistician, so he gives me like all this whole sheet of stats on why they should win, which is awesome. But so I'm going with them as well. I think that their offense is a lot more powerful. I don't know anything about their defense, but so I'm going with them on that one. Again, going with the away team. Next up, we have the Jags, who lost last week. Yay. Going to the Chargers, who I believe are coming off of a bye.
Yeah. Chargers are going to be too powerful of a team there, and thanks a lot there, Gardner Minshew, for letting me down last week.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'm so happy about that, because I don't like him at all. I really don't.
No.
I don't think that he's as good of a quarterback as he was hyped up to be when he first came out.
Exactly.
So, I think we're both taking the Chargers in this.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with Tyrod Taylor. I don't know if he's going to play or not, or if he's still hurt, but
Still has a lung problem there.
yeah, still. The whole punctured lung thing, that was messed up. But I do like their rookie QB. I like him a lot, so hopefully he'll be able to come off the bye strong.
Yeah. Yep.
Alright, this game here is makes me sad. We have San Francisco going to Foxborough to take on the Patriots.
True. The Patriots certainly blew it last week against the Broncos there.
Honestly, what the heck? And that was at home too, so.
Yeah. I was wondering what's Bill Belichick thinking there?
I don't know. I didn't watch the game. We didn't get that one. But the score alone was a head scratcher.
Yeah,
so
I know.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Yeah. And Garoppolo there last week coming off that big win against the Rams there.
Yeah, that's dumb to me. I'm very confused. Like, so you get beat by like 24 points by Miami.
Yeah.
You get benched because you play so bad. And then the
Yeah.
following week, you beat the Rams.
Yeah. Yeah. Head
By
scratcher.
8. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
So he reminds me of Phillip Rivers in a
like
way.
with-
Like, I don't know which
Yeah.
Jimmy G are we gonna get? The one that gets benched for being horrible, or the one that comes out guns blazing?
Yeah. It's like a bizarre world.
Yeah, if you may quote King. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think this week I'm going to go with an upset here. I'm going to go with the Niners to upset the Patriots.
I'll be darned. So did I. Interesting.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. I didn't expect that. Because New England's at home, so I kind of thought you would go the Cam Newton route. But,
But after losing to the Broncos there, it shows they might have a little bit of problems in their offense.
Yeah, this is concerning though, because like my strategy was to go opposite of the obvious pick, and then you did the same. So
Yeah.
my thought process on New England, I can see New England winning it because they did play so horribly in Week 6 that there's no way that Bill Belichick is going to let that go unchecked. You know, so he will fix it.
Yeah.
Going forward, because he can't be embarrassed 2 weeks in a row. There's especially at home, 2 weeks in a row at home. There's no way he's gonna let that stand. So I think that New England probably would come out with a win, but because I was trying to figure out what you were gonna do and try to split, yeah, I went with San Francisco on this one, and hopefully they don't alternate between good and bad again.
True.
Oh, that's disappointing. Freaking San Francisco. I have a funny feeling they're going to let me down.
Yeah.
But we shall see.
Yeah.
But speaking of the Broncos, our next game has them hosting their rival in the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, I heard Patrick Mahomes can't wait to go out there play in snowy Denver this week.
I think they're going to get snow already?
Yeah. That's what I heard there.
Hot dang. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Going to be a snow game there, so.
Oh, that puts a bit of a spin on things. Okay.
Yeah. It's going to be fun. Watch.
I love Snowball, to be honest. That's one of my favorite things to watch.
Yeah.
One of my favorite games in recent memory was actually the Lions at the Eagles when Calvin Johnson was still with them. And he got hit so hard that he fell down, like he slid across the turf and came up, and his entire face shield was covered with snow.
Yeah, true.
I loved that game so much.
Yeah. Yeah. So this week there, I think Denver's going to get caught off guard. They're playing Mahomes and the rest of the offense there. I don't know if Le'Veon Bell's going to be with them yet. There, I think they have to wait till all his tests are clear from the Pepsi pandemic.
Yeah, probably, because he's coming from a different team, so they have to test him, make sure they have to go through protocols and make sure he's actually good to play. But I hope so. He's definitely a good runner, so he would be very helpful for that offense.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. I am also taking Kansas City because they are just like a juggernaut in that division. So with all the divisional games that we have, they're like the one thing that I was sure on. So I agree. Next up, we have the Bradys going to the Grudens in Las Vegas.
Yeah. This should be a fun Sunday night game to watch there.
Yeah. I think it'll be fun regardless.
Yeah. And I see last week there, Gronk finally scored a touchdown there.
Took long enough. Took
Yeah.
freaking 6 weeks for them to listen to me.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Hopefully he'll get another touchdown this week there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's such a big body. I'm very surprised that they don't target him more in the red zone because honestly, you can throw it up. It's similar to Calvin Johnson. You can throw it up anywhere
Yeah.
in the end zone from the 20-yard line, and chances are he's gonna reach out and get it.
Yeah, true. I figured Brady go more to Mike Evans than he would with Gronk there.
Mike Evans is more agile, I guess,
Yeah.
but I'm a fan of big-bodied, physical receivers.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that Gronk's finally getting his touches.
Yeah, true. So I'm going with Brady and the Bucks this week. There, I expect Brady to act like Luke Skywalker.
You and your Star Wars references. I so wish that I could play along with this thing because I know that their stadium's the Death Star, and I get it, but I am not a Star Wars fan. I can't play along. I feel so bad. I really wish I could do like the jokes with you, but
we're going to hear from the comments below there. I bet there from the fans.
I hope so. I hope so. You can roast me. The last time I seen a full Star Wars movie, I was in like 5th grade.
Yeah.
So it's been what, 20 years? 18 years? Yeah, 18-ish. Anyway, yeah, I'm not a Star Wars fan. I'm not a Trekkie. I don't get into stuff.
Yeah, true.
Anyway, I agree. I am taking Tampa Bay just because I like their offense a lot more, and their defense isn't really all that bad. I thought it was going to be a problem because I didn't see them focusing on it much, and I don't like John Gruden at all. I don't like him as a coach. I didn't like him on commentary. I didn't like his stupid beer commercials with the hotline phone. I didn't like anything about him. So I'm gonna just go with Brady and the Bucks on this one. I do like Derek Carr though. I do like him as a QB, and I think that his talents are wasted in a John Gruden scheme.
Yeah.
So hopefully, once Gruden gets tired of him and goes to get his own guy, he can find somewhere to go.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, our final game, we have the Bears. Going to the Rams.
Yeah. If I bet nobody predicted the Bears to be 5-1 so far this season.
No, I certainly did not.
Well, and they're leading the division on top of that. There.
What even is this year? Like Miami has a better record than New England.
Yeah.
The Bears are winning the North.
Yeah.
Cleveland is decent. I don't understand what this year even is.
Yeah. Unpredictable.
It's very unpredictable, yeah.
Yeah. But I hope the Rams this week they're snap out of their funk there and come out with a big effort there against the Bears there.
Yeah, I agree. I really hope so. So I am taking them as well. That was your pick, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I frick the Bears. I'm going 100% with the Rams. They're at home. They're off of a fairly embarrassing loss against a division rival, so they should be a little bit chippy.
Mm-hmm.
And the Bears are getting a little too big for their britches, and they need to be slapped down.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that Aaron Donald will do that to Nick Foles.
Yeah.
So,
let's hope so.
Or Mitch. They could be stupid and put Mitch in, and then Mitch can get obliterated by Aaron Donald. That'd make me happy.
Yeah.
That'd be fine. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
At least for one play. Just I want to see it happen. Yeah. So anyway, there we have it. Mm-hmm. We split on a lot, but surprisingly not as many as I expected.
I counted 3 games on my end there.
We only split 3. That's a shock.
Yeah.
Wow.
I bet you wish there I took the Patriots so we can make it an even 4.
I do. I love even numbers.
Yeah.
Everybody that knows me knows that I love even numbers. We have this gambling thing that we do in one of my friend's streams, and I always gamble just enough so that when I lose, because I know me, when I lose, I always have a round number to end off on. Yeah. They get so upset with me because I refuse to heist all. It's like, I don't want to gamble. Just leave me alone. But yeah, I was expecting a lot more in the way of splits.
Yeah.
John and I were talking about it, and he said that we have potential to split 7. So the fact that we only split 3,
Yeah.
kind of surprising. Yeah, that's a little surprising. But regardless, let us know in the comments what you guys thought, how many split games you have with us, and your overall thoughts on how the season is going, because I am surprised.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, if you got any comments about Nicole hating Star Wars, there
I didn't say I hated it. Don't put words in my mouth. No. No, I don't hate Star Wars. I am indifferent to the Star Wars. There's a difference.
Okay.
I just don't care.
Okay.
I don't hate it. I just don't care about it.
My bad.
So, no, you're good. I was just goofing off, but yeah. Any fans that I may have offended by not, all hail the Luke. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But this was good. This was fun. Thanks as always for joining me.
No problem there.
Check out the links in the description, as well as the end card popping up for our entire playlist of this series. And if you want to see another one in the next season, be sure to let us know that as well. Leave some likes to let us know so we can track that. And also my link to Twitter and my Discord server per the usual will be down in the description as well. Anything to wrap up with?
No, that's pretty much it there.
Alright, cool. We will catch you guys next week, and hopefully this week goes well, because, oh my god, this was so hard to do.
Yeah.
So we will,
everyone.
Yeah, we will see you in week 8. Good luck with your picks.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you, and we will catch you later.